Welcome to our first day class of 5 days bootcamp of Activate Your Inner Potential. You already know that it is divided into 3 segments: morning ritual, main course and achievement. You have already done your morning ritual at 6 to 6:30 am. Now it is the time for our main course. Today, we will focus on stress and anxiety management. Second, academy and work pressure. Third, how to handle or manage stress in our life and activate our inner potential. Let's start our course with today's overview. That means कौन सा चीज हम लोग यहाँ पे देखेंगे. First, understand stress and anxiety. Causes and consequences of stress and anxiety. Identifying personal stressor. Fourth, effective time management. Fifth, learn mindfulness techniques. Sixth, study the techniques. And seven, stress management plan. First, understand what is stress. Stress है क्या? According to S. Palmer, the health and safety practitioner, according to him, stress is the psychological and physiological and behavioral response by an individual when they perceive a lack of equilibrium between the demand placed upon them and their ability to meet those demands, which over a period of time leads to ill health. Now, another psychologist, R.S. Lazarus, said, stress arises when individuals perceive that they cannot adequately cope with the demand being made on them or with threats to their well-being. Now, analyze the definition. You will get four dimensions. First is stress is psychological and behavioral problem. Second is stress creates when an individual perceives or realizes that he or she cannot suitably deal with the demands. And third thing is demand. There are different types of demands. Some face financial demand, family demand, some social demand. Sometimes demand comes from peers group. There are workplace demand, bosses demand, financial demand, etc. etc. भी तरह की demand है. Fourth is stress is based on realization or perception. In this course, we will deal with the root to change your fruit. और पेड़ चेंज होगा तो फल भी चेंज होगा. Understand that. That means we will work on the fourth, because you cannot control your various demand of your life. Stress comes from realization or perception. Two persons in a same situation behave differently. Take the time of the COVID in 2020-21. Like everyone, my workplace also hampered. Like everyone, I also face financial difficulties, 14 days quarantine. In that situation, I took my life completely different because it gave me the opportunity to spend more meaningful life with my family. I got my childhood friends. Though there was financial problems, yet I learned and started my first online course in the peak COVID situation. Because COVID gave me the opportunity to learn and explore myself. But at the same time, many of my close ones lament. What changed? क्या बदल गया? Nothing. Why I told this? Because I want to make you understand. You can't change situation or circumstances, but you can change your perception. खुद का परसेप्शन तुम खुद चेंज कर सकते हो. What can you control? Your perceive, your perception. Your perception creates from your belief, and your belief originates from your environment, your family environment, your school environment, college environment, workplace environment. You have to change your environment first. To do this, you have to identify your stressor. Stressor means जिससे तुम्हारा स्ट्रेस क्रिएट हो रहा है, उसको हम लोग स्ट्रेसर कहेंगे. One thing I believe, you are not stressed all the time and all the situation. Am I right? Few people, few environment, few situation make you stressful. Is it correct? ये सही है क्या गलत? Let's do one activity. एक पेन और पेपर लो, उसमें लिखो. First, write the person's name, whose presence, whose words make you stressful. Second, write the time when you feel excessive stressful. Third, what's your mental condition that means you're feeling. How do you feel? Now I suggest you the easiest way. Avoid those persons. But it is not possible. Communication, in that situation, communicate less as possible with that person. It has seen most often whom you think the stressor, in reality he or she is your well-wisher. As they spoke the truth, that creates stress. Do you know why? People love to live in fantasy, and when anyone show you the mirror, they became stressor. So most of the time you have to understand the reality and face the reality. You have to understand and believe that nothing is stressful until you define it as stressful. It is you and your perception that makes situation stressful. My suggestion is to you learn mindfulness techniques. There are various techniques of mindfulness. In my advanced courses, I teach you these techniques. Here I will share 2 powerful techniques. Follow the techniques. I assure you, you will definitely experience a shift in your life. It is very easy and powerful way to overcome your stress and anxiety. I call it touch and feel method. Let's do it. Stand up and take a deep breath. Now feel the surface on which you are standing. If you need, close your eyes and feel it. Now move few steps and feel all the touch. Practice these techniques when you feel stressed. And don't forget to share your experience. Second technique is also few activity. Let's do it together. First one, see. Look around you and name 5 things that you can see. This can be anything in your environment, like a tree outside the window, a picture on the wall, or the color of the carpet. Take your time to observe the detail. Second, touch. Focus on 4 things that you can physically feel. This might include the texture of your cloth, the sensation of your feet on the floor, the feeling of the wind, feeling of the breeze on your skin, or the warmth of a cup in your hand. Notice the different sensation and texture. And number 3 is hear. Listen for 3 sounds that you can hear. This could be the sound you typically ignore, such as the hum of the air conditioner, bird chirping outside, or the distant traffic. Pay close attention to the quality and nuisance of such sound. Number 4 is smell. Identify 2 things that you can smell. This might be a scent like your shampoo, the aroma of food, or the fragrance of a flower. Take deep breath to experience the scent. And number 5 is taste. Focus on one thing that you can taste. If you don't have anything to taste at the moment, you can simply notice the taste in your mouth, or take a sip of water or a small bite of food and savor it mindfully. The 5 senses exercise is a simple and effective mindfulness technique that helps you ground yourself in the present moment by paying attention to your immediate sensory experiences. And it reduces your stress. This way you can easily handle your stress at any time, at any place, and at any situation, in front of any people, without ignoring and disheartening the person. Where other person who is sitting in front of you, तुमने उसको इग्नोर भी नहीं किया, मगर तुम्हारा स्ट्रेस ऑटोमेटिकली तुम रिड्यूस कर सकते हो. तो आज हम लोगों ने क्या सीखा? लेट्स सम अप. टुडे वी विल लर्न फर्स्ट, स्ट्रेस इज द psychological, physiological and behavioral response by an individual when they think they cannot adequately cope with the demand. Second thing जो हम लोगों ने लर्न किया, to control your stress you have to control your perception. Third things जो हम लोगों ने सीखा, identifying personal stressor. यहाँ पे बहुत तरह का स्ट्रेसर है, तुम्हें आइडेंटिफाई करना है स्ट्रेसर को. नंबर 4, टच एंड फील मेथड एंड ऑल 5 सेंस एक्सरसाइज. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? फर्स्ट, फाइंड आउट योर स्ट्रेसर. ये काम तुम्हें ही करना है, ये मैं नहीं करूंगा. नंबर 2, राइट योर फीलिंग व्हेन यू आर इन स्ट्रेस. क्योंकि तुम्हारा स्ट्रेस तुम्हें पता है, तो स्ट्रेस का कंडीशन तुम्हें लिखना है. नंबर 3, प्रैक्टिस द टच एंड फीलिंग मेथड 3 टाइम्स. नंबर 4, डू 5 सेंसेस एक्सरसाइज 3 टाइम्स एनी टाइम. एंड 5th, don't forget to share what you have done, everything in WhatsApp. Thank you. Again, we will meet at 8 p.m. with our 3rd segment. Until, stay active and grow your potential.